My neighbor pounded on my door at 2 a.m., screaming, "Get out!" I grabbed my daughter and ran. I pulled Clara out of her crib and shoved her into my coat before I really registered anything else. Cold air hit my face, the upstairs light cracked and popped behind us, and every instinct told me to keep moving. The neighbor who'd been knocking, Malik, was standing in his robe 2 doors down, eyes wild, repeating something that sounded like "car now." But I couldn't focus on words beyond getting out. We tumbled into the yard with bare feet, my mind running through the stupid checklist of things moms run through. Phone, diaper bag, car seat. All of it felt meaningless against the roar that came a heartbeat later. The back of the house was erupting in orange. The smell hit like a physical thing. I hugged Clara so tight I could feel her heartbeat hammering against my chest. I remember thinking, maybe this is a nightmare I can wake up from. Sirens came quick after. Neighbors clustered in pajamas, faces lit by flames. Malik kept asking if we were okay. Then, when the police arrived, his shoulders tightened and he separated from the crowd like someone switching roles. He introduced himself as off-duty, except the cop looked at him with a look I recognized as recognition, not surprise. That should have been comforting. It wasn't. They asked me questions I barely heard. Where was my husband? Why were there stains on the garage door? As they spoke, my brain swung back to today. My husband had been oddly calm, told me about fixing things around the house, and joked about an insurance adjustment. I thought he was nervous. I never thought I was in danger. Halfway through the interrogation, Malik walked up and handed the detective a small memory card. He said he'd been watching the street because the house had been used in suspected fraud. The footage showed a figure with a hood and a gas can walking straight to our back porch. The camera angle changed. The figure hesitated, then turned the head. The silhouette matched my husband. I felt my knees go weak. He came to the scene 5 minutes later, wet from trying to help. He told me later with a smile that didn't reach his eyes that he'd meant for us to be out. The word meant hit me like a punch. Malik was the reason we weren't in the house when it burned. The man I'd married was the reason it needed to burn. The twist: the person who knocked so loudly that night saved us, but the person standing at my shoulder most mornings had spent months planning to destroy us.